Hey guys, I thought I'd just do a quick video. Because I shared my journey with you from the very beginning, I thought that it would be good for me to do weekly updates to keep you updated on my progress. But I just want to tell you a few things. One, I've actually had to block my mum's number whilst I do this video because guaranteed she always calls me while I'm doing a video, and I feel like a naughty child because my son's next door, and if he hears me, he's going to take the mickey out of me. So anyway, I did actually write a few notes this time because I wanted to cover a few points, and I want to talk about the medication at first because I think it was last Friday, I decided I'm not taking it anymore. I was fed up of the side effects and the way it was making me feel, and this is on my third week. And lo and behold, as soon as I said that to myself, I think it was the Saturday and the Sunday, I actually started to feel a little bit better, like my mood had started to lift. So I didn't stop taking them, and you should never stop taking them without speaking to your doctor first, by the way. And, you know, giving them time to kick in and get into my system. I'm actually now starting to feel the benefits of them. So perseverance, that's the key. And I wanted to talk to you about my self-care rituals, which have gone on the back burner at the moment whilst I've been low mood and lack of motivation. One of my things that I used to do when I was experiencing depression before was meditation, and I found this really helped to centre myself and refocus and learn how to still my mind and still my thoughts. And even when you find yourself your mind racing, if you practice meditation on a regular basis, you can actually help centre yourself again when you're going through periods of anxiety. If you're in an anxious situation, like for instance, sometimes when I was at work, I'd be able to go back to my breathing and be able to slow my thoughts down and get through an anxious period just by using some habits that I'd given myself through meditation. So that's one thing that I had stopped doing that I have tried this week to make part of my daily routine again. Another one is showing gratitude, and I try to do that all the time. I don't believe that we should downplay our own problems. Yeah, there's always going to be somebody worse off than you, and it is good to have that perspective. But on the other hand, you shouldn't downplay your own problems. You are experiencing what you are experiencing right now, and to you it's very real. And sometimes for someone to say, well, you know, there's people worse off than you, it can undermine how you're feeling. So that's not always a good perspective. You are feeling it right now, and you're allowed to feel that, and your problems are real. So although, yeah, perspective is good to have, it's also, you shouldn't ignore your own problems just because there are people in a worse off position than you. It doesn't take away from the fact that you are experiencing it right now, and telling someone to just change their perspective is not really the most useful advice. So, but gratitude, I think that's a good way to change your perspective in a healthy way. Okay, what am I grateful for? What is going on in my life that is positive? You know, what experiences can I draw from? You know, just, and sometimes situations are bad. What can I do to change this? If it's my job, can I work towards getting a new job? If I can't do that at the moment, then what is it positive about my job that I could take away from? You know, try and always be grateful for the good things that you've got going on. That's a good way to change your perspective and realise actually that you live in abundance, and you have got things that you can be grateful for. So that is a good way to stay positive, stay focused on your life, and not be so negative all the time, and focusing on the things that are wrong and that you can't change right now. So try and focus on the things that are good. If there's something that you've got the power to change, then, you know, have a look in how can you change this? What can you go about doing to get where you want to be? Staying in the present, I think that ties in with the gratitude really. If you constantly focus on what you have now, what is there in your life that you can be grateful for now, that does help to keep you in the present moment, rather than a lot of things when you're anxious, when you're suffering from anxiety, it's a lot of what if scenarios. What if this happens? What do I do if that happens? Oh, I feel like this now because of everything that's happened. Anxiety can sometimes keep you very much in the past or worrying about stuff that hasn't even happened yet. So showing gratitude helps to keep you in the present moment. So that's a good one, I must say. And also there's, everybody's got their own different self-care rituals. And one of the things for me is I try to keep moving, as in I keep my healthy movement in my exercise because that helps with my mood. But sometimes I like to be still. I find that quite meditative. Sometimes I lie on my bed and not do anything, maybe scroll through Facebook and read a few articles. And then it wasn't my mum who phoned me, it was someone else. But so I need to learn how to switch off incoming calls when I'm doing these videos. That's something I'm going to take away from this experience. So I was just having a quick conversation about my self-care rituals and going through meditation, showing gratitude, allowing myself to be still. And another one is reading, which is another habit that I've let go of that I need to get back into. So how can I help myself? How can you help yourself? And I do think a lot of our self-care rituals come from healthy habits, and I wouldn't recommend trying to change everything all at once. Choose one or two habits to focus on each week. This week I'm going to focus, the coming week I'm going to focus on meditation, and I'm going to give myself a to-do list daily, and I'm just going to put the 3 most important things to me that day that I'd like to get done. Something even as simple as wash up, put the clean clothes away and go and lift. So that's going to be my task for the coming week. So maybe if you are stuck in a situation right now, low motivation, experiencing low mood, have you let go of your self-care rituals? Maybe we can start refocusing back on some healthy habits. And if you want to share your healthy habit rituals, your self-care, then do so in the comments, because it's always good to share and take away from each other. That's how I've come across a lot of mine, from speaking out, being open, and other people sharing what they do, and you thinking, yeah, that sounds really good, I'm going to give that a go. So feel free to share yours in the comments, and thanks for listening again.